Hey gamers, welcome to another DSP video. Now, before anyone asks, yes, the canvas is not behind me in this video, unfortunately. That is because I am working on a new one, so you gotta be patient. A new one's coming. It's gonna be pretty cool, so get hyped for that. So let's get into this DSP video that's about 672. Now, usually I would not like to do a video on viewers like 672 because they're only in DSP streams just to troll him and then like get DSP mad, and then DSP will like be mad and then just let him back in anyway. Like it's just a cycle that just continues anyway because DSP loves the super chats. Why would he get rid of the guy who's giving him free drip money? You know what I mean? So obviously we all know how this was gonna end, but there's a lot of funny stuff that happens along the way. As they say in a lot of media or online, whatever, it's not the destination, it's the journey, it's the friends you made along the way. So let's get into it.
Snort, 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 drip, snort, snort. I got the drip. Go.
Let's talk about the biggest thing from this last week, shall we? And that's the Halloween marathon. That, unfortunately, the Halloween marathon is a one time a year thing. All right, it makes sense to do it on Halloween or right around Halloween.
Now I love this, right? He says, "Oh, let's do it around Halloween or on Halloween, whatever," right? Correct? Halloween fell on a Tuesday. No one is home from work because who takes, Halloween is not a national holiday. It's just a holiday that kids go out and trick or treat, whatever. So no one leaves work. Everyone's working. Kids still go to school on Halloween when it falls on a weekday, whatever. So why didn't he do the Halloween marathon on a weekend? Wouldn't that make the most sense? Because that's when you'll get the most amount of viewers. No, why do that? Put it on a weekday, because why not? And this dude says how he wanted the Halloween marathon event to be the big financial pillar of that month or whatever the fuck. And it's like, yeah, you did it on like a Tuesday. Is it really because you wanted the actual meme of the last day to be the last day to contribute or whatever? I mean, why not just do it before, like, on the weekend? No, that's stupid. Stop thinking. Shut up.
We're now into early November. We are already into Thanksgiving month. We're into Black Friday coming up. We're getting into the holiday spirit. If you go out to any store, it's Christmas, right?
This dude is he's so lame. He's such a corny person. Because this dude is running his channel like it's a fucking retail store. Oh, yeah, of course, no retail store is gonna keep the Halloween decorations, but you're a streamer, Phil. Who cares? And this dude tells us every day, I love horror. Survival horror is my favorite genre, man. I wish there were more survival horror games, man. But, oh, God forbid, we fucking do Halloween in November. Oh, that's the holy month of Thanksgiving and Christmas, apparently. Christmas can encroach in November in DSP land, but Halloween, that stays in October and only October, okay? Why? And this dude, it's so funny to me. He tells us how he's not a shill and all this other bullshit, but he runs his channel. Who the fuck's calling? Spam! Spam is calling. Wait, it says spam computer. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Hold up. Hello? Hello? Who is this? This is about shareholding meetings. I didn't want that. Shut up. I thought it was gonna be computer tech. I was excited. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna fuck around with a person who's pretending to be a technician. Fuck yeah, but no. Obviously, no. What a stupid fucking caller. Calling about shareholding meetings. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about fucking my stocks. Oh, my stocks are up. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so this guy likes to pretend that he's like some retail store. Oh, it can't be Halloween because it's fucking Thanksgiving time. But dude, you're a streamer. Why not just do it whenever? Why does that be so rigid? Until like, it has to be in October. That's it. Like, come on.
Right? Anywhere you go, it's fucking Christmas everywhere, correct? So, we're not going backwards in time. We're not gonna do horror again.
Yeah, we can't go back in time, but we can go forward in time all the way into December. Why is it okay for December to like encroach on November, but we can't have Halloween in November? Or at least for one day. Now, the other big brain thing he could have done, Mr. I'm behind on games now, why not just do a costume marathon where you wear your stupid ass costume that's probably gonna suck ass, but you have to wait a whole year for that apparently. Why not just do a marathon of all the games that came out in October, like Mario, Spider-Man, Alan Wake 2? Like, why not do a marathon of those games or one of those games? If you're so behind and there's all these games coming out, why not just do that? No, that's stupid, man. Why fucking shut up?
We did horror last month. You know, I did a ridiculous amount of horror reviews for DSP React.
He didn't do the 5 Nights at Freddy's review. Where's that? I'm still waiting. I have a free movie ticket, and I don't know if I should use it on 5 Nights at Freddy's or use it on something else.
We had horror animations all month, which was really fun. But there's no way, because it's funny, so we were like, just do the marathon anyway.
Just do it.
What the fuck?
No, this dude's like, I listen to you, man. Do the Halloween marathon. What the fuck? Yeah, he gives the people what they want, man. Yeah, he does.
Do the marathon anyway.
Do it anyway.
Number one, I want you to think about this. We are behind a week of gaming. I'm in the middle of 3 new releases that we should be way further into than we are. We've got 2 more new releases coming out in a week that I need to think about this.
Hold up.
We are behind a week of gaming. I'm in the middle of 3 new releases that we should be way further into than we are. We've got 2 more new releases coming out in a week that I need to cover. We've got games I didn't play in the meantime that you guys are waiting on. And you want me to do this marathon now late. And number 2, it's all horror games. It's Halloween. Halloween's over. You know, for me, right now, I'm getting a bad, like, feeling about Halloween. Like, bad vibes around it and everything.
Look at this piece of shit.
Because
listen to this. Listen to
being
this.
so sick. You know,
this dude is such a baby. He gets sick. And he's like, oh, I have, like, is he gonna get, like, fucking PTSD over this fucking sickness? Like, this dude is like, people were, like, already saying this in all these videos that they're covering his sickness because, like, Piece of Peace talked about it, Tevin talked about it, and they're saying, like, oh, he's gonna talk about it forever and ever, but this is, like, the most baby shit I have seen that's, like, insane. To sit there and be like, I can't, I have such a bad experience with Halloween, man. I got sick. Like, dude. Like, it's a sickness. You didn't die from it. Like, there are people who got COVID and got worse, like, side effects and all this other stuff from it. You know, a lot of, like, you know, it all affects people differently, whatever. But some of the people got, like, the worst side effects from it have complained less than DSP has. And DSP supposedly has it, which we'll never know because he won't get a fucking test. Now, this is the other funny, sad thing, however you want to look at it. When you look at how we talked about the pandemic, throughout the pandemic and COVID and other people, the way DSP talks about him not wanting to take the COVID test is kind of really fucking stupid and exposes how much of a fake piece of shit he is. Because, you know, I have said on streams, I've said on videos that, like, you know, hey, I think people should get vaccinated, you know, whatever. I get vaccinated. I actually am fully vaxxed. I follow through with what I believe in. Wow. But DSP sits there on stream and says, I think people should get vaccinated. Oh, people go to work and they get sick and they don't care about the coworkers and they don't do this, they don't do that. They just get everyone sick, man. They don't even get tested, man. So he had COVID, supposedly, gives it to Kat, will not get a COVID test, and Kat will probably go back to work when she gets better after like COVID passes or whatever the fuck. She gets to pass it on. Now we don't know if they're vaccinated or anything, man, but we don't know if they're tested. Why won't they get tested? Why won't they at least test so that at least Kat will know, yeah, I got COVID, and she can tell her employer, and they can kind of do whatever the fuck that you do in that situation, man. Like, just why not do all that stuff? Why not get tested? Why not find out if you have it or not? No, of course not. You know, the people that came and fixed his internet, they don't need to know if he had COVID or anything. No, they don't need to know. They can find out on their own. But no, of course. So Kat is, in a way, in essence, becoming the person DSP has shat on throughout the pandemic. All these pre-streams where DSP has shat on people for not being vaccinated, for not taking COVID tests, for not caring about the well-being of their other coworkers, or whatever, DSP made Kat that. So DSP is part of the problem. In the grand scheme of things, the people that DSP has complained about, you're looking at him. He's one of them. He's part of the problem because this dude is so lazy. I don't like a rush order. Oh, by the time he gets here, like, it's gonna be too late, man. But Kat's sick now. This dude is insane. But he's able to get like groceries the same day. He can do all this stuff, but he can't even think about doing that with COVID tests because apparently it's like he thinks you have to like apply to a special program in the Biden administration, and you have to wait for Biden to give the official seal of approval for you to get a COVID test, which, like, no, you could just get it. You don't have to, like, work hard for it at all. You could just get it. But whatever. But of course, DSP wants to be, he just wants to be lazy. He doesn't want to deal with it because he thinks he has, so he'll quarantine. He thinks that's it. But the information of you knowing you have it would be beneficial for these other people. I mean, if you don't think you have it, like, naturally you're just not going to get tested, which is whatever. There's asymptomatic people that don't think they have it and they might spread it around without knowing, etc., etc. There's all this stuff that are these X factors. But when you're sick and you think it's COVID, you might as well get tested. If you're actually thinking, this is just a flu or whatever, yeah, you're not going to be thinking about getting a test. You might not be thinking about it. Should you? I mean, that's up to you. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. I mean, honestly, if I think I had COVID, I would have taken the test. I just would have done it. But that's just me, man. But it is what it is. Sound good?
So, no. We're not doing it. If I were to do first of all, if I were to do it now, I would be setting myself so much further back in all the games I'm playing and all the stuff I'm doing. All I would get is complaints. Well, Phil, why aren't you playing more Call of Duty? Why aren't you playing Like a Dragon Gaiden? Oh, because we're still playing the 3 games because we didn't get...
Wait, what?
Further back in all the games I'm playing and all the stuff I'm doing, all I would get is complaints. Well, Phil, why aren't you playing more Call of Duty? Why aren't you playing Like a Dragon Gaiden? Oh, because we're still playing the 3 games because we didn't get... Well, why didn't you get so far? Because I was sick. Well, why didn't you play more of it? Well, because I did the Halloween marathon. Why'd you do the Halloween marathon? You should...
But this is... See how like, dumb he is? Because, like, who is he... Who... Like, this is why, like, listening to fan feedback or people in your comment section or whatever is a dual-edged sword. But if you think people would like the Halloween marathon, you do it. If you think that they'd rather like this, what he's doing now, let's say, he could just say, look, I just want to do these games I'm behind on and get through them. I would like to do the Halloween marathon, but I don't think we'll have time for it. I'm already getting geared up for this or whatever. Or just say, I just don't want to do it. I'm just not, I'm not in the Halloween spirit anymore or whatever. You know, you can be creative with it, I guess. But no, of course it's, well, then you would want this, but then you would want that, but then you want this. Like, you could say that about anything. Oh, the people who want Like a Dragon Gaiden are going to suddenly say, why are you playing Lords of the Fallen? Pretty funny, huh?
Playing the new releases, right?
Right?
Now, in addition to all of that, okay? In addition to all of that, you know what, 672? Enjoy your fucking time out.
Look at that. He's already like, you know what? Like he got like the dominant voice, but then you realize it's 672. So, you know, he doesn't want to get rid of him because, you know, he's still ripe for the milking. So then he walks into a timeout. At least he said timeout and not banned. But you damn well know if this was anyone else, they just would have been banned and not thought about. The timeout thing has become a tool only for the special few in his little chat. But remember, there is no boys club and there's no favoritism. It's all fair and equal in DSP land.
You know, I've had enough of your fucking lip. I really have.
Oh my god, this is a dad talking to their kid. Or a teacher talking to a student that's just trying to be funny and they take it too far. I have everything up, sir. Time for you to get a timeout and then you're gonna no, you know what? No, fuck, I'm gonna go back to the parent thing. Fuck that. Timeout. I had enough of your lip. This is just the father side Phil talking. Did his dad talk to Phil like this? All right, Phil, I had enough of your lip. You're going to the corner.
He literally just in the chat, oh, it's too much work for you. Go fuck yourself. You know what, 672? Enjoy your fucking timeout. You know, I've had enough of your fucking lip. I really have. He literally just
and that lady says, I had enough. But come back in 10 minutes, man.
In the chat, oh, it's too much work for you. Go fuck yourself.
That's a factual statement, Phil. He's not insulting you. Like, it's funny, right? DSP can insinuate that all these people are lazy in the same pre-stream. He complained about Amazon delivering medicine and they were lazy about their delivery or whatever the fuck. And it's like, so you don't like to be called lazy, but you're gonna call Amazon lazy because you're gonna get your medicine on time, but you don't know how the drivers work. You don't know how the infrastructure is for them. You don't know how available the drivers are. You don't know what deliveries they have to make. He literally also complained about the grocery driver coming in like 30 minutes late and then getting an extra bag of groceries. But these people are so fucking lazy and stupid. They can't figure this stuff out, man. But then someone says, you're lazy. Oh, you're calling me lazy? You calling me lazy, man? Okay, that's it. Time for your time out. You know, it would be so funny, right? If like Amazon decide if we become a society that corporations actually monitor you and what you say about them. So if you say that, Amazon's lazy or whatever, Amazon will time you out. Like, Amazon like, oh, you think we're lazy about your delivery? Okay, we're going to time you out. Imagine that happened. DSP would be timed out by every company until they ban him. And then he's going to cry about cancel culture. But he complains so much. And this thing about the medicine, he just has to wait. He just has to wait. And man, this dude is like, well, people should not be reliant on pills, man. Where are my pills? Where are they?
Here's what's too much work for you. Shutting your fucking lips. Because I've had enough. You've been like a sarcastic dick here. On and off. I had enough of your shit.
This dude has done the same fucking shit. Remember RGB? That guy that got banned for trying to help Phil? He was being sarcastic to him the whole time. Or not sarcastic, but he was instigating him the whole time. Like, this time, try again. See what happens. Yeah, see what happens, man. All this stuff. And he's also sarcastic. Someone could say, like, hey, Phil, oh, man, I can't think of a question now that he would give a sarcastic answer. I mean, what kind of food do you buy Jasper? I buy him the giant salmon from Niagara Falls. That's right. I go all the way to Niagara Falls and I fish for salmon. Yes. But man, 672 doesn't get him out of here. That's enough of him. But he can do it to anyone else. Huh, interesting.
So sit out for 10 fucking minutes and come back and apologize publicly to me.
Apologize.
Thanks. Okay. Now, here's another.
Now, guys. Okay. He just knows 672 is gonna fold and apologize. He knows it's gonna happen. He knows he's gonna stay there. Now, I'm gonna jump a little bit ahead here. Some people have been saying like how, 672 got his way. In a way he did, sure, but at the same time, I honestly do not believe if DSP kept pushing for an apology, I don't think 672 would have left or anything. I don't think he would. I think 672 is that much of a cuck that he would either just silently, submissively just not apologize or just say, okay, sorry, or whatever. Like he's gonna fold. Because the temptation of staying in his chat to troll DSP is too great. So he has to like kind of do the little balancing act again. So he can do it again tomorrow. Like that's just who 672 is. I do not believe in any world that 672 is gonna actually leave Phil forever. No one does. No one does. The only people I've noticed left was like YOLO Dopper, and I think that was like, man, I don't even remember how he left. He just kind of stopped. YOLO Dopper just kind of stopped tipping him or cheering him. He was the bid cheer guy. And Instar Rune, I think, got bullied enough times for him to decide to leave. Like, Kevin Bernstein got bullied to stop tipping. That's another funny thing. Kevin Bernstein used to be a whale. And then he stopped because OIC got jelly of Kevin giving him money. And then OIC threatened him. And then DSP yelled at Kevin for that. And then so Kevin just stopped giving him money and still hangs around sometimes. It's really funny. I think Kevin Bernstein might be my favorite cuck of them all because it is like insane to think about that you have a person in chat threatening you, saying, I'm gonna dox you. And then you're like telling the streamer, this guy's threatening me, and the streamer yells at you for bringing it to his attention. Like, think about that, man. And this is a guy who got mad at people for victim blaming Cat for all this shit. But he was yelling at Kevin so hard because he said that OIC was threatening him when OIC was. It is so fucking crazy that happened. And that I will always think about. Like I can't, like I tune into a DSP stream and I just think about that every time. When Kevin Bernstein shows up in chat to renew his sub, I think of that like all the time. It is so wild. It's so wild that happened and really nothing came of it for Kevin. Kevin just got bodied into like being bodied to submission at that point. It was pretty much like, you just accept it. Just accept the bullying, okay, Kevin?
Okay. If we were to do a marathon right now, it's probably the worst possible thing for my health. All right? Why?
Why?
Because marathons are incredibly tiring. When I do a marathon and I'm not taking breaks and I don't have a break for dinner or whatever, right? And I'm just all day long.
This is low-key bullshit. Really, honestly, actually, no, it's not even low-key. It's just blatantly bullshit. Every marathon he has, he takes breaks. He takes breaks on these marathons, specifically for health reasons. He then takes a dinner break. So this whole thing about I don't take breaks, that's a complete lie. He never does that. Okay.
From 10:45 a.m. all the way to like 8 p.m. By the end of the day, I'm drained. I'm very tired. I'm exhausted. I'm sweaty. I sometimes, I have a headache. I have problems. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's a pain in the ass, and I love doing them. Don't get me wrong, but usually they're very, very draining when I'm healthy. Does it make sense right now when I'm coming off of one of the worst sicknesses?
Why not just do a marathon and then be like, oh, this is going to be a special marathon. I'll be taking a little more breaks because I'm sick. But again, knowing DSP, if he was going to do that, it was going to be like a Clown World amount of breaks. And the length would be another Clown World on top of that. So, whatever. If he doesn't want to do a marathon, that's fine. He could just say, I don't want to do a marathon. I'm still coming off from a sickness and I don't want to push it and all this stuff. Fine. But okay.
Probably the second worst sickness I've ever had in my life. To be doing a marathon, of course it makes no sense. No, that would make absolutely no sense for me to do that. I feel like that would be setting myself up for a relapse. And I've had a relapse of an illness just like this when I was in my 20s. I had influenza. And after a week, I went back to work too early, and I had a relapse of influenza, right? So, yeah, it sucks that I can't do that crazy like stuff like that I'd like to, but what can you do, right? Like I have
What
to
can
be
you do?
realistic. And I don't think that doing a marathon
Oh.
right now makes any.
Is that
I
the
can't
video or
do
me?
that crazy like stuff like that I'd like to, but what can you do, right? Like I have to be realistic.
Okay, that must be him.
And I don't think that doing a marathon right now makes any kind of sense. I gotta.
That was a
recover,
weird
you know?
cut.
Can I sit here and do a gameplay stream? Sure. I'm just sitting here playing a game. But here, I'm in costume and I'm talking with you guys. Do we play some games? Do we take some drink? Do we eat some food? Do we do this? Do we do a
Take some
do we do
drink.
this? No breaks. Keep going. Nah, I'm gonna kill
But
myself.
he takes breaks though. Whatever.
You know, I can't do
But
that
of course, if he describes it like that, it does sound tiring.
right now. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
So
His hair looks really weird
let's
today.
see what happens.
But whatever.
All right.
Let's see what happens.
This Halloween event is done. We're not doing it, okay? And I apologize. I know people, again, they look forward to this every year. They absolutely love it. They want to see me
Look how hard he looks at chat a little bit.
having fun in a holiday.
It may not be
atmosphere.
this actually. Now that I think
know
about
people
it.
were literally saying we
Never
cannot
mind.
wait because we come to it every year. We love the costume reveal. And I hate to say it. I hate to say I told you so. But every year we love the costume reveal. And I hate to say it. I hate to say I told you so.
DSB hates to say I told you so. The guy who like runs to tell you I told you so though. Oh, this is a great pick. Great pick. I'm glad I caught this.
But sometimes I just have a feeling about stuff. And around the end of October, I was saying to everyone on these streams, I said, I've noticed that we've got a big dip in memberships. And typically what ends up happening is at the end of October, we have this Halloween event. Why do I get the feeling that there's people who were like waiting for the
What?
Halloween event and they were going to come by and probably contribute in a big thing when the community was there, whatever. There was like big community support, right? And then what happened? I get sick and it doesn't happen. I had a feeling that something was going to like happen because I don't know what it is. Like sometimes I just get a feeling and I was like, I had a feeling that was going to happen. That's why I was saying to people, hey, you want to do some gifted.
So, if he had that stupid feeling, then why didn't he do the marathon event early? Like he says this as, which is bullshit. You know it's hindsight. You know he's just saying it after the fact. He didn't genuinely believe this. Because he always says, "Oh, we need memberships, man." Oh, so he was saying that even before, and this is all bullshit. Like this dude is such an opportunistic piece of shit. Because he wants to use the sickness as a cover for why he was begging so hard for memberships and all this stuff. When you damn know well, it's just because they were low. Because he's asking for 430. He was about hitting 600. That he lost like 200 members. So of course he would want you to like fucking give him members all this time. But since he seemed like a piece of shit. Now that he's sick, he can say, "Oh, I had a feeling." But if he had a feeling, why didn't he just do the marathon event earlier? It seemed kind of like he didn't want to do it earlier because he didn't think he was gonna get sick. But okay, he didn't want to say he told us so though.
Memberships or whatever here at the end of the month, it might make sense to do it now rather than wait. Although it's cool, you want to do it on the Halloween event, that makes sense.
But look at this person who's talking to his audience. Like, my God, this dude got mad at Bad Bunny for saying Twitch subs are $5. This dude is like telling them the appropriate time when to give and become a member and shit. Like, I've never heard anyone to say, okay, so this is the proper time that you should give me a sub, guys. You know, this is this time of the month and this time of the period and the equinox is coming soon and like it's gonna be this kind of weather and the wind is just right. Now is the time.
a lot more people here or whatever. But look what happened, right?
Look what happened.
So the thing is, it's over now. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
So it is what it is. It's done, and we're not gonna go backwards in time. We got to move forward. You know, you don't dwell on the past. You move forward positively.
We just dwelled on the past, though.
Where's 672? You tell me, because I timed him out for 10 minutes. He didn't come back, so maybe he's pouting in a corner somewhere because he said something really fucked up to me on the street.
Really fucked up. This dude tells us he got sent death threats and people said such fucked up shit. Saying he's lazy is fucked up. It's just this dude probably just wanted to time out 672 because he just enjoys it. It's really, that's all it is. I think he knows that's what the reaction 672 was like trying for. So DSP decided to give it to him, and then it's like, and then it asserts his dominance on it. Like, yeah, he's gonna have to apologize. I gave him the reaction he wanted, so he's gonna have to apologize. He has to give me the reaction I want now. It's a reciprocate. You know what? That might be it. Because this dude has such a hard end for oh my god, I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation. Reciprocation with his audience all the time. So he sees some chat members like 672, and it's like, so I'm gonna give them the reaction they want, but they need to give me the reaction I want. They should say, ah, yes, DSP yelled at me. That's what, like. It really is. I made a joke about this back when he was on Twitch, and it has yet to be disproven to me. It really is. Like, these people go to his chat, they're all masochists, or whatever the fuck. It's either masochist or sadism. I think it's masochist, because I think sadism is when you like to do it to others. Masochist is you do it to yourself. But it's like, these people go to DSP to do this, so that he can yell at them and be like, oh, fuck yeah, yeah. Damn, that might be like a secret kink in his little chat. Oh shit. It has yet to be disproven. It has yet to be disproven to me. There's not enough compelling evidence to prove me otherwise.
He got called out, so now he's ran away with his tail between his legs. Because you would think that he would have come back and apologized if he was a man, but I guess
if he was a man.
Because I don't see him, right? I didn't permanently ban him. I timed him out. So, anyway.
But that's the other thing, though. If he this is so stupid, because if he wants an apology, like, he timed him out. Like, no streamer sits there and demands an apology. Even when people get unbanned, they just ask, "Hey, can I be unbanned?" Like, I know I fucked up or whatever. Okay, like, okay. Anyway. Okay, so there's been a lot of time dunking on 672 that isn't really caught in this, but that's fine. But there is a part 2.
Whoa. Someone's talking about Elden Ring. Now I'm really confused.
Yeah, I'm really confused. And we're always gonna play Elden Ring. Ah, yes. Uh-oh. Okay, good.
Okay, I have no idea what the fuck's going on. I got some shout-outs to do.
Alright.
Enough with the drama bullshit, right?
Drama bullshit, right? Okay.
Anyway. $2 tip. From Tomato Friend.
Okay, we're just gonna skip ahead.
Months ago, right? And instead of just wetting it and slicking it back like I did for
oh my god, shut up.
Wash it and condition it and puff it up a bit.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
People like the hair, huh? I should have been doing this all along, I guess. Right?
Sure, buddy. Oh my god, why is it doing this now?
Okay.
This is a cool part of the video, huh? Okay.
672, I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Look at this. I don't want to hear. I think 672 said something like, oh man. Maybe someone uploaded a clip of it? Oh man, if Hate Army did it, that'd be fucking baller. Come on. Someone give me what I'm looking for. Show me potato salad. This is a meltdown over money. Says he has set back thousands of dollars now. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. These reads that viewer and oh my god, dude, I watched this pre-stream. I honestly did not recall that much ranting. Whatever, okay. But he says something like, "Oh, I was saying it was that you're lazy when it comes to games. You took my statement out of context." That kind of stuff. He kind of gave him the DSP apology out. And you know what? Honestly, that is what it was. I know for a fact it was a DSP tier apology. And look how he reacted to it.
Okay.
This is the, just keep in mind, this is the apology DSP has given to so many people, so many companies, to his own fans everywhere. This is the kind of fucking apology DSP gives people. And this is how DSP reacts to it when he's on the receiving end.
672, I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear it because that's not how you said it and you know it. The way you said it was that it's like, oh, too much work, you know? No, you didn't say, no, it's too much. It would be way too much for Phil to pull. There's a difference between saying, oh, man, it would really be too much for Phil to now try to pull off a full marathon while he also needs to catch up on all these games, and people need to understand that, versus
But that's so much fucking words. Like, do you think that, and by the time that 672 types that out, he doesn't think maybe it would be irrelevant? Remember when DSP yelled at people for typing irrelevant stuff before, but now we have to type in paragraphs and it has to be pertinent and on time. Like, dude, it's like he wants to like secretly crunch his audience. Oh, and 672 still in chat. It was a misunderstanding, but we are all chill now and enjoying the gameplay. Ah, yes, 672. Oh, look at him go. Typical Knicks fan, full of excuses. Like, okay, shut up, 672. Okay, yeah, talk about sports. Talk about sports. I don't know. But this dude is such a piece of shit. Tape well keep. Oh my god! I know enough. Like this dude's a baby.
work. You understand the difference. It's the internet. You have to be concise with your marathon while he also needs to catch up on all these games, and people need to understand that, versus too much work.
Now look at this. Look at this. So not only does he have to say that, he also has to throw the viewers under the bus too. So we can be negative to the viewers, but we can't be negative to Phil. Okay.
You understand the difference.
You understand the difference? Okay. Well, one is a very quick-hand way of saying all that. The other is a novel that also shits on the viewers. That's way better, okay?
It's the internet. You have to be concise with what you're saying.
And then he says you have to be concise. DSP has literally been called out about all this stuff, and he, like, the State of Decay 2 shenanigans that happened. He was like, oh, people are butthurt! Oh, people are butthurt! He went from, like, apologizing for it, saying, oh, I'm so sorry, you know, blah, blah, blah. Then he went on to say that it was his depression. Then he said that the people were upset were all a bunch of bitches and they didn't understand it. Like, back when he first apologized, he said that Twitter is not a place to fully helm his words or his thoughts. And then when you listen to the pre-stream where he talked about it, it made no sense. Like, honestly, it didn't make it any better or anything. It just sounded really stupid. And, you know, it's DSP, so stupidity is kind of like, you get what you get.
But you also have to be clear. You can't just say, oh,
but yeah, it's the internet, and like, yeah, you would love to know the tone or the attitude that people type stuff, sure. Like, you know, there's been situations a lot on Twitter where someone could be replying to me, or it's even in the comments section, and it's like, I don't know if it's like insulting, facetious, or whatever, and I don't want to like I don't want to overreact to it because I don't want to be like, yeah, fuck you, and then find out the dude was just joking or whatever. So instead, I just opt for, if I truly don't know the tone, I just move on, or I just kind of like roll with it, because there's only certain things that I have a hard no for, but a lot of times I'm just saying like, I don't know, and it's like I'm not gonna sit there and shit on the dude if I don't know the intent, or I try to kind of poke around to see where it's coming from. Like sometimes if someone says something that I think is a little ambiguous, I try to like kind of clarify. So I ask clarifying questions to see, okay, if this guy is insulting me, he's gonna continue, or he's gonna like, word it or whatever, or I just be polite to them, because sometimes the best answer is just to be kind, like it really depends on the situation. So what him reading 672's comment and then just reacting the way he did, it's just stupid. Honestly, it's not an overreaction or underreaction. It was just stupid. It was just that DSP does not respect his viewers, and he has zero respect for people like 672, because he knows they'll just come back. He knows that. Like that's the thing that's truly funny about these kind of trolls in DSP's community, is that DSP knows that they'll always come back, so he doesn't really give a fuck if he pisses them off, because he knows they'll just come back. It's really the people who don't give him money that get banned, that that these people actually like mean something. People like 672 means nothing, because DSP knows that he'll just come back anyway.
Words and expected that the entire internet is going to understand what you were saying, So I don't care if you were being sarcastic. I don't care if you were being short. I don't even care if you were agreeing with me. That's not what you said. So is going to understand what you were saying, So I don't care if you were being sarcastic.
So look at this. 672 found a way to also because according to 672, this was a misunderstanding. Now, okay, if this was a misunderstanding, wouldn't the reaction that DSP should have with this is, oh, you been that? Oh, well, it happens, man. I mean, I guess I'm sorry I timed you out, but I just thought you were being like sarcastic, but we just know it's bullshit. DSP sat there and saw him being facetious and shitty to him for all these posts in the past. Like, it's just clown world. But 672 gave him a silver bullet. Oh my god, who's calling me now? Who is it? I don't know who this person is. I ain't picking up. I'm busy. I'm doing a fucking video, dude. Like, come on. Come on now, man.
I don't care if you were being short. I don't even care if you were agreeing with me. That's not what you said. So you have to be careful about what you say on the internet, because people will always take it at face value. And what you said was very snarky.
Yeah, but if that was not the intent, you could just be like, oh, okay, like, whatever. Like, this extra segment is kind of stupid.
And very fucked up. So, yeah, even if the intent was not there, it was fucking harmful. And
if the intent wasn't there, it was still harmful. Okay, like, sure, but that's the thing. He knows that. Oh, he knows that, or at least from what 672 told him, that the intent wasn't insulting or mean. It wasn't done in a mean spirit. He knows that the intent's not there. He could just say, oh, okay, sorry I overreacted, or sorry that I timed you out, but, I just, rubbed me the wrong way. And he's like, oh, okay, man, it's cool, man. Then he moves on. But no, DSP cannot apologize. He cannot be in that situation, because that's a sign of weakness. And goes back to that Discord leak, where DSP said that, oh, that's what we're going for, to get people to email me an apology, because, whatever, that whole fucking apology fetish, because DSP just sees it that way. And it's kind of, it's really immature to view an apology in that kind of way, and it just shows how stunted he is mentally as a 40 1-year-old. He looks like he's fucking 80, and he acts like he's fucking 2.
Hurt me. I don't want to have people telling me that I'm fucking lazy.
And this is massively, like, hypocritical, too. This dude tells us every day, I have thick skin. I learned over the years to have thick skin. People don't say whatever, man. Say whatever, man. Just don't make fun of Cat. Don't make fun of Jasper. Don't be personal, man. Hey, man, no, you're lazy. Oh my god! Like, come on. Come on. You're just gonna cry for being called lazy? Come
Lazy.
on.
Me. Of
Me.
all people. I am lazy. You think I'm lazy. Me.
Now, it's funny, when 672 was banned, he said that, well, 672 is calling me lazy. Look who he mods. Look who he mods for, man. And 672 mods for Wings. So DSP, in a way, has called Wings lazy. Now, this dude, right, says how harmful it is to be called lazy. But he's so quick to call Wings lazy. How does he know Wings is lazy? Because June the King said so? But that's like a facet of his life, Phil, what he streams. But he's lazy. Phil, isn't that harmful and mean to call Wings lazy? Interesting.
The guy who's here 6 days a week and has no time to spend with his goddamn family. The guy
No time to spend with his family, was able to get Cat sick. Okay.
who's sick as shit and is still fucking trying to fight to come back, right?
Fight to come back. He sounds like he's fighting all right. Now, this pre-stream, he kept saying, oh, you're gonna hear all the time. You gotta get ready for it. You gotta accept it. He has sounded the same that he has every other month. He's had a more sick that Sunday night stream and the health update stream or the health update video. I don't know about last night. I kind of didn't pay attention because I'm playing Alan Wake 2, so I clearly don't want to be spoiled. But this he sounds fine. Just normal congestion at most. And he's like, I'm fighting to come back, man. Okay.
But I mean, like, yikes.
Yikes.
You gotta stop with the nonsense, man. I understand you're joking around. It ain't fucking all fun and games every day.
So you understand he was joking. So then why did you time him out? Was it just because you just wanted to see your dominance? It was really like DSP saw 672 say that and says, this guy, he's getting a little too brazen lately. You know what? I have to assert my dominance. I gotta make 672 remember his place. He has to know his place, okay? So I gotta like just assert it. And he'll fall back in line. He's getting too antsy. We gotta like stop him before he gets too uppity. Which, in a way, is another tactic of an abusive person, by the way. So that's pretty cool. DSP is doing a lot to fight the abuser allegations, man.
Shit. I don't be putting up with this nonsense from fucking people on the internet. I don't have to take your shit either. I don't. I have the right to call you out.
He doesn't have to take his shit, but he really was like scanning to see his apology and like, yeah, man, I just timed him out, man. Where is he? Why didn't you ban him? Okay.
Now, here's the difference between me and other people. It's water under the bridge. I don't care anymore. I don't even care. I'm not upset.
Oh my god. Listen to this. Holy shit.
Now, here's the difference between me and other people. It's water under the bridge. I don't care anymore.
This dude yelled at him. When we watched that video, it was this, all right, I had enough. I had enough of your lip, man. Every time I come back and apologize. Oh, he's not apologizing. He has to be a man. All this stuff, just shitting on him constantly. Then he goes on a little tangent about how he needs to be careful how he writes his comments and how to write his comments better and all this stuff. And then he says, I don't hold a grudge. Oh, man, I'm cool. But this dude, like, look at what happened with Lavinia. Like, all Lavinia did was just try to talk about his stupid ass mini PC. Remember his mini PC? About it. Oh, it has a fan. And he's like, no, it doesn't. You're out of here, Buster. And all this stuff. And then he's like, you call me an idiot, Phil. Can you, like, apologize? Like, oh my god. This dude called Lavinia an idiot and all this other shit. and refused to apologize. When asked to apologize, he banned her. But 672 calls him lazy, and he demands an apology. It's fucked up what he said. Gets like a whatever apology, and then it's like, oh, it's whatever, man. Yeah, man. Like, it is what it is, man. This dude, and this is also like red flag type of behavior. Because no one fucking brags about how they don't hold a grudge. It's like, people don't sit there and say, I'm so fucking nice. I'm a nice fucking guy, dude. I'm so nice. I'm such a nice guy. Like, unless they're being passive aggressive or they're just frustrated about something and they're like, oh, you know, whatever. But no one sits there and generally just sits there like, yeah, I'm such a nice guy, man. I'm so nice. I'm such a nice guy. And it's that same kind of shit. No one sits there and says, see, I don't hold grudges. I'm not a guy that holds grudges, man. Like, your actions speak for your beliefs, dude. Come on, get in.
I don't even care. I'm not upset. So we're all good. Everyone's good. Everyone's good. I'm good with 672. I'm good with everyone. We're all fine now. Okay? And now we can continue on.
We're all fine now. I'm so glad DSP has decided we're all fine. Like, what if, right? 672 decided he didn't want to be DSP's bitch anymore. Let's say that he finally broke the conditioning of being his bitch, right? And he's still not satisfied with his reaction to his apology. What's gonna happen then? He'd be banned. But 672 knew that it's like, yeah, this is like, I got what I wanted. I'm just gonna like fucking roll over. That's the thing. 672 got what he wanted, and he just just lives another day in his chat. And remember, there is no favoritism, no special boys club. Yet 672 was able to like walk back his statement and do all kinds of tricks on his streams to stay in chat. But Lavinia, for fucking asking for an apology, what a fucking idiot. That person deserves to be banned, right? Sound good?
Alan Wake 2. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Everything even Steven, don't give a shit about nothing. I want to start off nice and positive today as we start with the game. No problems, nothing.
Why not get a real apology?
Go forward positively here. Okay? Sound good?
Sound good?
Cool. All right. That's how we roll.
Yeah, we will.
I feel like I want more air, but what
I
sucks
feel like
is
I want something else.
it's gonna be too bright.
Let's see. Okay, guys, he got the glasses. $70 secured. We're so fucking back. We're so fucking back, guys. Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking sift through Alan fucking Wake. Let's listen to this. This will be a little bonus. We're doing a little bonus. We do some bonuses here now and then.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Snort,
This is some fucked up
snort,
shit.
Snort.
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 I got the drip. Go.
The final topic, because we got a lot of shout outs to do. I thank you guys for your contributions this morning. Okay.
Thank you. Yes.
So here's
thank
the deal.
you. Here's the deal.
Yeah. October was a month where your tip contributions were amazing. They helped a ton. They were right on par, if not a little higher than what normally.
This dude is so fucking lame. But again, he wants to function his revenue like this, where you just don't keep track of it, because if you think about it, you're not going to want to give him any more money, obviously, right? Because clearly that's how DSP fans think, which is like really funny. But he got his paycheck on a weekend, so he tells him tip. Gotta tip because my paycheck's delayed. He gets tips. Well, guys, you guys seem to give me tips for some reason. Pretty cool, man. Yeah, I wonder why.
You would
you
would do. I appreciate.
Yeah,
Super chats were great too. The one thing where we were coming up short was memberships, where we had started the month with like 600. We actually got over 650 at one point. And then by the end of the month, we were down
because
below, like looking out. This is where we were, like 400 something, low 400s. And
yeah, because
at this point of year,
all those members were gifted. All of those members. So it's gonna be really funny that you just know someone's gonna give him like 1,000 members again. It's coming. It's obvious it's gonna happen. He's gonna get 1,000 members, and he's gonna be like, "Oh man, wow!" Well, then next month, well, no, he may not. He may actually address that. No, he's gonna like water it down a little bit. Say, "Oh, well, some of it was gifted, but a lot of them stuck around, man."
This is where you would have seen a big boost in memberships because I'm playing all the hot new releases, and for some reason it just didn't happen this month. I don't know why, because I'm playing all the hot new releases, and typically people come by and support them, and they did, just not in that way. Okay? Yes, I truly believe that if this Halloween Marathon had happened, that you would have seen a rallying, that people would have come by for the Halloween Marathon and would have gifted memberships and would have joined, and you would have seen this level of support. I firmly believe it, okay? Am I upset? I'm upset, but I'm not upset at the viewers. I'm upset at the sickness. You know what I'm saying? Like,
At
I'm
the
just upset at the
sickness.
situation. That, like, what the
Wow.
hell could anything have done any differently? You know? Nothing. I'm not going to be angry. You
What could
guys are
happen?
always supporting me. You guys
Always
are amazing,
supportive.
right? But here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
This month of October that just ended, on YouTube, this is not tips-wise, but this is YouTube performance, went like this for me. Now, normally, when we hit this big gaming season, it goes up. It actually went down. I did better in
Whoa.
September by a lot on YouTube than I did in October. Because I think, again, the big
So did you save any of that money from September? You got that big paycheck?
culmination was supposed to be the marathon, and it didn't happen. Okay? So, that sucks ass. And what's going to happen is, when my YouTube payment comes through this month, which happens around the 21st, roughly, it's going to be way less than what it was last month, and it's going to be way less than what I usually would get around this time of year. That's not good.
But this is like the bullshit segment, though, right? This is a new month. He could get new members, whatever the fuck. That paycheck, it's nothing. He got Patreon. He got his Patreon paycheck. He is getting tips every day. Every stream he turns on, he gets a tip. Like, none of this stuff balances it out. He can't have one bad month. One bad month, he's suddenly, like, screwed over for life. Like, this dude had worse situations, apparently. So, why would this be suddenly the worst situation? He's been worse. He's been in worse. He actually he had a year of having Twitch subs at that level. And he was doing fine then. Okay.
All right? Things have not gotten cheaper. Okay? I'm going to be dropping money on new games. It's the end of the year, and things are more expensive, and it sucks. This is the time of year when you have to spend more money. Normally this time
More
of year,
money.
I'm going to get a nice holiday feast for my wife and I for Thanksgiving and stuff like that, and we're going to do this and that, And now it's going to be, and by the way, for the record, because you might,
This is stupid. Oh, you need a nice holiday meal and all this stuff. Like, why don't you just get a reasonable meal? You don't need like, this dude gets QVC meals. Like, you don't need to go that crazy. Like, you're two people. You're two people. Hello.
say, oh, Phil says it's going to be way less. It's going to be thousands of dollars less. Let's put it that way. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I looked at the numbers, and at least the initial estimate is that at least over
I'm not exaggerating, but here's an estimate. I mean, the estimate could be an exaggeration too, Phil.
$1,000, if not more.
Like, I just also think about this one time in like 2016 into 2017, he was like fear-mongering the fuck out of his viewers. Guys, I don't know how I'm gonna survive. I don't know how I'm gonna survive. Oh my god, this is the worst thing to happen. All his fans ran to his Patreon, gave him all that money, and then on a weekend preview in January, I kind of want to look for it, maybe as side thing, but he literally said, so guys, it's I was telling everyone that, like, I don't know how performance is gonna do. It turns out it wasn't so bad, man. And that to me is another wild moment in DSP's career. He fearmongered and then said, oh, it wasn't that bad. But back then, DSP also said he did the calculations, he did the estimates and all this stuff to then tell us it wasn't that bad.
less than what I would normally make in a month on YouTube. Which sucks, you know? And that's not good. That's very, very bad. Okay? But it's not the end of the world. It's not. It's not, because people want to act like assholes. They want to be like, so that means that, the sky is falling and Phil goes out of business. That doesn't mean that. It just means things are tighter. It just means that, sadly, now...
I love that he calls people assholes for saying this, but at the same time, he gets really mad when trolls say he's making good money. Like, just decent money. Pretty funny, huh?
Instead of having the flexibility that you think you're going to have, now you don't have that flexibility anymore. Now you don't have the money to spend on a present or something that was coming up, or, you know.
Okay.
Instead of having the flexibility that you think you're going to have, now you don't have that flexibility anymore. Now you don't have the money to spend on a present or...
This dude, man. He tells us every day, it's not about the presents, man. He wants to get a present for Kat. Because apparently that's the only way they can measure their love. It can't be like any other thing. And it has to be nice. It has to be a nice gift. It can't just be the thought. No. It has to be nice. Monetarily nice. Because that would mean the thought is good.
Or something that was coming up, or, you know, things that we were hoping to do, or, you know, I hate to say it, but as I said...
No, look at this. This is another funny thing. I can't believe this is what the video's turning into. But this guy tells us every day, I don't have the money to upgrade my PC and do all this stuff, man. But now he's telling us he wants to get extra money to buy gifts and food. Kat's birthday is in September. Christmas is in December. Thanksgiving is in November. There's other months in the year. So those he couldn't possibly take the extra money he supposedly gets, because now think about this, correct? Like, he just kind of admitted that if the October Marathon happened and all this stuff, he would have the flexibility to buy gifts and food. That is that, right? So he's kind of telling us that he's good now. It's just lower and he doesn't have the flexibility. But what about the months where he wasn't sick, there were no interruptions or anything? He had all these months, and he was getting support, he was getting all this stuff. No, he was able to buy the Cadillac of Fight Sticks and Mortal Kombat 1. He couldn't buy the mini PC that was like $400. No, that had to be donated, obviously. He can't take any of this extra money into a PC. No. Of course not. But the holiday season's coming up. We suddenly have the luxury of buying... Well, he would have had the luxury of, if he wasn't fucking sick, to buying Kat gifts and food. Luxury food. That's really cool. This dude is so fucking cool.
My ultimate fear is this. I don't want to go back to where I was 3 years ago, when I was in bankruptcy.
No, I think he should go back to where he was 3 years ago. Actually, no, in reality, in super duper reality, he was doing really good. Think about it. He got his bankruptcy. He got married. He got a cat. All these things that he told us he wouldn't get married unless he was financially stable, because it wouldn't be fair to get married and have his wife inherit the debt if something bad happened to him or whatever. He gets married. Oh, I would not get a cat, because then, imagine if I have to leave the house, man. Like, then the cat would be fucked up and, blah, 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 blah. Gets a cat. So, when it was his bankruptcy, he was doing pretty good. He was balling, pretty much. He was able to go to Connecticut, but that was a paid-for trip. But he got Jasper Kitty in 2018, supposedly. He, got married in 2019, and I think he got bankruptcy in 2020, I want to say. So, throughout that time, he got what he wanted. Think about that.
Saying, I was up to my eyeballs in debt. I couldn't afford to pay the debt anymore. And I had to declare bankruptcy. And it ruined my credit. And it's going to take me forever to recover from that. Like, I'm not even close to recovering from that right now. And I don't want to now be on the path back there. And I was doing really good. I had momentum going, and the months were going good, and everything was going well. And this year, financially, things were actually looking up and doing better, you know? And now, losing essentially a week of work, including a marathon that likely would have propelled and boosted me to a better level, or at least to the level where normally I would be on YouTube, and it's gone. It's just gone now, you know? So the thing is, you might say, well, this is, we're going to support, we're going to rally, we're going to help Phil. Let's gift a bunch of memberships now. Well, hey, listen. Yeah, that would help, absolutely. That would help the community. I'm sure everyone else would appreciate that. And that would help me in the long term. But the problem now is that in the short term, I have nothing to make up for the fact that my YouTube payment will be way less this month than what it's supposed to be or usually would be around this time of year because I was sick. So, this is stupid because I'm tired.
But you know, like, I mean, a lot of people complain about, like, or there's a lot to be said about paid sick days and paid sick leave. Like, some people say, well, you know, what's to say that people are going to abuse it or whatever? You know, that's neither here nor there, man. But this is why, okay? This is why I do think when people get sick, there should be sick pay because of all this stuff. But they actually go to work. That's the key difference. I want people to sit. As much as you may disagree with my beliefs and sick pay and all this other stuff, I just want you to take away that the people I want to have the sick pay and all this stuff are people who have actual jobs and they actually contribute to society. I am not saying people like Phil should have sick pay because they have a career that is open-ended and you're your own boss and you could just upload content anyway. Like, he could theoretically just upload videos. Like, think about this though. He has a whole hard drive of old videos. He could have literally uploaded those videos. No. So he chose not to upload those videos. Videos that were already recorded, had his commentary on it, were not uploaded before, so it could have possibly gotten more views. No. So, in reality, the whole sick pay is irrelevant to him because he's just not creative enough to find other ways to drive up revenue for him because he's not creative. A lot of people I've seen, artists go around and say like, look, I feel sick, I'll try to get commissions done. They try to get commissions done. They do all this other work. They do all this stuff. Like, it's just work, and all this stuff. And these people work hard. But DSP has hard drives of content, doesn't upload it, and it's like, I didn't make any money, guys. I mean, maybe spitballing here. He could have just uploaded those videos he had on those hard drives. No, of course not.
This bullshit. I'm tired of saying
that was a very roundabout
tips
statement. I'm if you stuck
I
through that,
hate saying
you
that.
rock.
I'm tired of it.
Tired of it.
When you come to my stream, you don't have to hear me say, "Oh, please tip me," because tipping is the best way, and I get it right away.
Oh man, look at this dude trying to like appease people by saying this stuff. Yeah, I hate that, man. Yeah, when Critical called him out for it, but the months later when he started doing it again, people got banned. It's just him trying to, like, he's gonna end this by saying, I'm not asking for money, I'm just saying support however you want, man. I'm just saying this sucks. But look how much description and how much he went in on this. Like, does this really sound like he doesn't care? Oh, this is another winner. I'm just getting bangers.
I'm fucking tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm the fucking streamer and I'm sick and tired of it. I want to fucking say it ever again. But it's like, why is it that this keeps happening, right? That we get to the situation where, well, the only way to resolve this is short.
And again, this is coming off of a whole week of not streaming. Like, he literally knows it wouldn't look pretty cool to just come back and be like, guys, I need money right now. Like, he made sure to let you know that Cat's sick, that you don't have medications in the house, and it's stressing him out, and all this other stuff. They're sick, 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 blah, blah, blah. So he knows instead he doesn't have to say that anymore. And he's saying all this stuff because he got a new thing to throw at us. Sickness and Cat. And he just wants that in your mind and then in your wallet.
I need tips again. I need tips again. I need tips again. I'm fucking tired of this shit. I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of saying this bullshit. Because it's bullshit. I should be here to play games and have fucking fun with you, and that's it.
Fucking fun.
The only thing we talk about all day long. But why? But this shit just keeps happening to me.
Dude, look at this mouth shit.
I should be here to play
games
and have fucking fun with you, and that's it. That should be the only thing we talk about all day long.
Looks at you, looks in the fucking camera, licks his lip.
But why?
Looks at them double-sided too. It was like just immediately, just looked. It's really like just a dominant segment. Like he just wants you to know that he's just licking his lip, and you gotta take it.
But this shit just keeps happening to me. At every waking fucking
Wild.
moment, every time that I think I'm getting ahead, and every time that it feels like I'm getting ahead, and things are getting better, oh, now this fucks you over. Now this fucking happens. Now someone steals your fucking car tire off your car, and now this thing happens behind the scenes that costs you thousands of dollars, and then this happens, and then you get sick and you can't fucking work, and then a troll fucks you over because they fucked your in or this and...
Now what's funny is someone called that out and says, I'm just combining stuff, man. But listen
tire
to
off
it.
your car, and now this thing happens behind the scenes that costs you thousands of dollars, and then this happens, and then you get sick and you can't fucking work, and then a troll
fucks you over because they fucked. Yeah. Then if then you just kind of like you immediately wanted to move over to something else. Let's hear it again.
Car tire off your car, and now this thing happens behind the scenes that costs you thousands of dollars, and then this happens, and then you get sick and you can't fucking work, and then a troll fucks you over because they fucked your in or this and that.
Yeah.
And fuck this and fuck that. It's like, fuck. I had enough, man.
Like, you know what? The thing is, the funniest thing about it, if a troll, let's say a troll did do it, I wonder if we're gonna get to the point where the troll will come forward and say, this is what I did. This is how you fuck with his internet. Because in reality, if a troll did something that could fuck with his internet, like continuously, at this point, if a troll did do that, he should just do it all the time. He deserves it. He deserves it. Look, if no one's gonna give him false strikes every month because he fucking deserves it, he deserves that at least. Come on. Like, I'm not one for wishing ill will on people, but DSP really just is such a piece of shit kind of person that he does not deserve any sympathy anymore. He burned all the sympathy I could have for him a long time ago. Because this dude is so lame. Look how much of a victim he wants to be. It makes you feel bad, but if someone else is a victim, fuck that. Fuck them.
I've had enough. I've at my wit's end now of this bullshit. I don't want to talk about this shit anymore. I'm done with this nonsense.
He's done with it. It's over.
No, the internet was not a troll. I was grouping a million things together. Someone just says the internet was a troll. No, it wasn't an internet.
Grouping everything together. Well, you know what? DSP could disprove it if he just told us what happened. If he told us what happened, we'd know it wasn't a troll, right? Like, why does it? It's harmless, right? It's not personal information. Like, he could just say, "Oh, the internet just exploded. Jasper fucked with it. Maybe Jasper fucking threw up on the modem. I don't know."
Anyway,
remember when when we all pretended that Jasper broke his capture card? Like, I don't know if that's even true. It was shit happened and just happened at the same time. It's wild.
But you understand what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Every time I feel like I'm ahead and I'm getting to a point where this is getting better, something fucks me. It's like I'm cursed. I'm destined for fucking pain or something. Like, what the fuck did I ever do to deserve that every single time something else comes up, something else creeps up, something else creeps up. I'm done with it.
It's
So,
man.
matter of factly, yeah, this month
Whatever.
tips would be great.
Matter of factly,
this month, if you tip.
he just said he doesn't want to do that. I know I beg for tips, man. But matter of fact, I could use tips. Okay.
And if people tip more this month, it'll make up for the fact that my YouTube payment will be less this month. But then what happens? You got this
that's
month,
gross.
Tips would be great. This month, if you tip me, and if people tip more this
If people tip me more, you can't catch a break. If DSP can't catch a break, you can't catch a break. Like, that's what it is. If he can catch a break, why should you? You help him. Come on, look at him.
month, it'll make up for the fact that my YouTube payment will be less this month. But then what happens? You guys all tip me.
Okay, Phil, look, come on. I'm just trying to get a good vibe, man. And keep it real, man. I'm just trying to get a good vibe. This dude, man.
And I don't get contributions via memberships, via super chats, and then I get a low YouTube payment next month, and then it's a vicious cycle. It never fucking ends. It literally never fucking ends this way. You understand? Well, I'm gonna break the fucking cycle. I had enough of this shit. Contribute however you want. I don't care how you do it.
Is that how you break the cycle? Like, he belly ached all this stuff. As I said, for like every time he accepted money this way, he wants people to give members super chat and tip all at once. Like, they all have to like have action going into them. It can't be one or the other. He will say one or the other, but in reality, he wants you to do all of them. All of them. Just do all of them.
I don't. Anything is appreciated because you guys are so awesome, and I understand that.
Okay, you know what? Imagine if the whales all called this bluff. Because again, like, if he genuinely feels this way, he could have just said like, "Hey guys, support however you want. Let's get on to Alan Wake 2." Instead, we get a whole explanation why his YouTube payment is less than it was and how stressful it's gonna be. He doesn't have the free money he doesn't have the luxury of getting gifts for Cat anymore. Boo-hoo, guys.
Everyone can tip. Not everyone likes using PayPal. Not everyone likes doing that. Not everyone can afford.
Now it's okay if you don't like using PayPal. This dude literally banned someone for like saying, "Guys, PayPal is scary," and then he's like, "Oh, fuck you, you're out of here. I had enough." I mean, it was not exactly that. It was him saying like, "Oh, PayPal like keeps your information," and he's like, "All right, that's enough. I had enough, man. Get out of here." Okay. I love that clip. Man, I need to get that. I need to get that to my soundboard. Because that okay. Oof, yeah, you know. But this dude literally was like, "Why do people hate using PayPal? Like, I don't get it. This guy is like deathly afraid of PayPal." Mocks all these people for thinking that. But now it's okay, man. It's okay. It's okay if you don't want to use PayPal.
That or do that. Maybe you can just every once in a while become a member or gift a membership. Do that too, right? Do a super chat. Do nothing. Do fucking nothing. If you can't, it's fine. Like a video, leave a comment, do whatever you can.
Literally remember this in a week. In a week. Just in a week. And listen to the pre-streams and listen to the shill segment and tell us all. You know what? I may do a video to disprove this fucking guy, man. Because this dude, you know for a fact that he's gonna relapse on this because he's a fucking tip addict, man, or a money addict. He's a money goblin.
But I'm not gonna sit here and talk about this all fucking day anymore. I've had enough.
This is really the SpongeBob meme where it's like, I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it. Like that's gonna be DSP. I don't need support. I need support. I need support. I need support.
I'm tired of this bullshit. I really am. Enough is enough. I'm taking control of the situation right fucking now. Fuck all this nonsense and all this insane nonsense that thinks it's gonna dictate my life and what the fuck I do on my streams. Fuck you. Every one of these fucking losers out there who thinks that they know shit, go fuck yourselves and kiss my fucking ass and eat my shit.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
This is gonna dictate my life and what the fuck I do on my streams. Fuck you. Every one of these fucking losers out there who.
What? He literally was like saying like he just is upset at the situation. Now it's a person. He personified the situation.
Thinks that they know shit. Go fuck yourselves and kiss my fucking ass and eat my shit. All right.
What?
As of right now, I'm taking control.
Sorry, Phil. I don't have a poo fetish, so I mean, no.
All right. Support however you want.
And
Please do.
again, he does this. The weakest finger points like this. This is how you do it, guys. This is the real way. Not this. Don't do this. They'll laugh at you if you do that.
All right. Because support is what makes me who I am today. If without your support, I would not be.
Oh my god.
All right. Support however you want. Please do. All right. Because support is what makes me who I am today. If without your support, I would not be here today. I would not be able to make the content that I make, and you guys know that, all right? But I'm not going to sit
You guys know that. You know it.
here and say,
But is that why you told us for like months and months and months about it? Like, look at this dude. You know this stuff, man. You know. Meanwhile, he kept telling us every day, forever and ever. Like, okay.
we're doing a special fundraising marathon. We're going to try to make up for the fact that I was sick at the end of October. We're going to do a begathon where, hey, tip me and do this and do that. We're not doing that.
But he's doing an apocalypse marathon though. That's a marathon, and you're probably gonna get a lot of money for it too. And he also knows this is another disingenuous segment or part of him because he knows ad revenue is up as well. And the other thing is he has YouTube ads on all those videos. Whatever.
It's business as usual here on DSP Gaming. We play games, we have fun. If you guys like it, you support it. Please do. Please understand. I am set back thousands of dollars now because of what
Support however you want, but just remember I'm set back thousands of dollars. Just remember that.
just happened at the end of October. No exaggeration. Is there a way to make that up? Sure. Some extra tips. But
Is there a way to make it up? But guys, he's not telling you how to tip. You know what? You know what's funny though? Like Josh on Twitter made a tweet just saying, "Hey guys, when Phil comes back, just remember tips aren't mandatory." And layer that with this and with other instances where Josh has said openly that DSP has unblocked his Twitter account and then blocked him again. So it's very obvious that DSP is like reading his Twitter or whatever. And this kind of proves it to me too, because this is very specific. Like it's very like I didn't think of it when I first listened to it, but listening to it like intently, it's very specific to me. It kind of just feels like he reads Josh's tweets and then is just reacting on them.
I can't make you do that, nor am I going to sit here and beg and demand it every day. Fuck that shit. I'm going to play games and have fun, and if what comes in, and we go from there. And I guess if I take 10 steps back because of this fucking illness, I take 10 steps back financially, and I get screwed for months and months.
So many people get screwed over with finances. Like DSP is really not the only person suffering in life. Like literally, so many people suffer in life. A lot of shit's happening. I'm not talking about like current events. I'm saying in general. Like, come on. I mean, his own state has homeless people. I mean, come on.
And now it takes a year to recover back to where I was before this happened. I guess so be it. I'm not going to sit here and bitch about it all day. I'm tired of being a fucking victim. I'm tired of putting up with this shit. I really am. I'm not doing it no more. No more of these fuckers going to do, try to dictate my fucking life to me and say what I say and do and all this bullshit, Enough is fucking enough.
Enough is
right,
enough,
so-
right?
Done deal. Fuck this. We're back to business. We're back to gaming and loving what we do. Loving games, loving everything. Every day here is going to be a fun gaming atmosphere, interactions, good times, good vibes. No negativity, no sick shit with fucking people telling me I'm lazy. Too much work. Too much work.
And then we go back to 672. Wow, we went full circle. But it's water under the bridge. Like, look at this. Oh my god, look at this dude. he says all this stuff, then goes on a break, comes back. 672. Look, man, it's water under the bridge, man. I didn't overreact. Look, man, I don't hold grudges, man. And look, he used 672 as a prop to like be like, see, I'm cool.
I just was sick as a dog for the last week, and someone just said it's too much work for me to do the marathon.
And 672 is now a someone. He's now a someone.
And then they
At that point in time.
man enough to come back and apologize. So
And not man enough. Who?
okay.
Okay.
Too much fucking work. Well, you do
Too much fucking work.
fucking day of work in your life, and you tell me about how it's too much fucking work. All right.
Yeah. But remember 672, he isn't, he doesn't hold grudges and water under the bridge, man, but, you know, eat shit, right? What did he say?
And then they weren't man enough to come back and apologize. So okay. Too much fucking work. Well, you do a fucking day of work in your life, and you tell me.
Yeah, 672, do a day of fucking work, you piece of shit. Yeah, you know what? I agree. He should get one day, work a day in his life. Yeah. Water under the bridge, though. It's all good. It's all
Too
good.
much fucking work. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for shout
Gotta do
outs
some
now,
stuff.
all right? And then we
All
will
right.
get to gaming, I promise you, but it's super late on the podcast.
I got the drip going.
You got the drip going. All right. Now I'll definitely end it before I go any further. Thank you for watching this this video. Again, get a good vibe, man. You just gotta get a good vibe, you know. But you know as I
I
say.
feel the vibe.
Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.
Time to skedaddle on out of here.